We needed that. Well done for hanging in there with 3/4 of the way in. We've had something rather beautiful made for us. It is the fuckest uppest thing I've ever seen in my life. Ladies and gentlemen, Private Eye. The single most effective battle bot since the Kill-Lot first killed them.
Where's Kayla? Where's Kayla? Kayla, this lady right here, Kayla, made this amazing cake. Give it up for her.
He's cutting this little bastard up later on and sharing it out. This ain't going down the toilet, believe me. This cake's not flushing.
We'll cut this up during the final 3 episodes so you can have us ask, who had Jaffa cakes? How did you? Oh, they never got back there, did they?
There's a palpable sense of disgruntlement.
How do the back rows feel about their Jaffa cake denial?
We're really pissed off.
God?
How are you enjoying it? How are you all holding up? I've been watching every single one, and it's a real pleasure and a trip to watch it with you all. And you know, kind of usually, you know, other filmmakers would just kind of like fuck off to the bar, you know, during the film. We're sitting there with you every step of the way.
Yeah. And every now and again we fuck off to the bar. We'll come back. So any questions?
Any questions on the last 4 before we get on to the final 3? This man.
What is your favorite episode?
Of the whole series. Episode 2, series 3. Oh, sorry.
I think actually, like the next one coming up is probably our favourite of both series, which is Gone, which is you're going to see next, and it's the one that we had a fan vote for. I'm very the last 3 episodes here that are coming up are very dear to me because like the first one up. The 5th episode of the 2nd series, I think, is the best one we ever did personally, and then the last 2 are very emotional.
I've got a soft spot for the second one of the 2nd series when we lose our jobs and there's the cuckoo's nest. No, that's 3. The one with it's the one with the Phantom, you know, with Tim losing his job and stuff. And I love one of my favourite jokes in the whole show is the fact that the liaison that Daisy goes to see, the woman who works at the temping agency that gets Daisy the job is like 12 years old. She was called Gemma Paddle. What was it? Gemma Puddle. Gemma Puddled Up. And she was 12. But it goes along with the theme in the show that, you know, even though Tim and Daisy are young, there are always people a lot younger than them.
Which you'll see more of in the next episode. Let's have another question. Okay.
Jim Lass.
Lady in red.
I said first. Lady.
What advice do you have to an aspiring filmmaker who thinks you both?
Boring. Next one. There's no formula, man. Just stick with it, go for it, do your own stuff, get it out there, you know. Don't take no for an answer.
I say follow your dream.
Alright, keep your feet on the ground,
keep reaching for the stars. The voice of Shaddy said that.
Lady in red.
Okay, yeah, Lady in red and the glasses.
Was the wardrobe your own?
Oh, where are we? I'm confused.
That's a man's boy.
I was pointing to that lady there.
Yeah,
waving.
It was a costume.
Are either of you planning to do any more work with Bill Bailey?
Oh, I'd love to.
Always, yeah. Bill's a friend, and you know, if the opportunity ever arises, we'll always take it. He's a fantastic stand-up and a wonderful guy. And you can't. Bill's one of the sweetest, nicest men in the world, and I've had many good times with Bill, and I hope to have many more. We whale watched over Kaikoura in New Zealand once in 2007.
Have any of you guys ever seen
Bill
Bill
Bailey?
Bailey?
He's a bit like Minnie in a way. He's got hairy in his little face.
Have you guys ever seen Bill Bailey stand-up? Anybody seen him? Yeah, Bill Bailey. If you haven't seen his stand-up, you can get his DVDs like on Region 2. He's fantastic. He's one of the biggest live comedians in the UK. He's absolutely fantastic. Okay, another question. Man on the side there.
I know you're busy and your schedules are like
Britain.
really speeded up, but still me, I'm still English. But would you ever do a space movie or film?
I don't know. It's funny, that's come up a couple of times recently, and I think Jess feels differently, and if she was here, she could defend herself. I don't know, both me and Simon are of the feeling that like space really, it's great seeing it on the big screen, but I think there's something about the ambition of it, the fact that it was made for the small screen, but it looks big. I think if you made it for the cinema, I think something would be lost. There's a slightly sort of aspirational quality to space in terms of both the characters and also us making it at the time. And, you know, that part of the charm is that it's kind of, you know, we were in our 20s kind of like, you know, aping kind of Hollywood films and, you know, on a small budget in a suburban like London location. And I think if it went to the big screen, I think part of that would be lost, that charm, personally.
I agree with Edgar. And also, someone asked a question about the costumes. They weren't our clothes, but we did pick them, is the answer.
Okay, another question. At the back there.
Alright, I have a Victor Schnauzer named Colin.
Really?
Yes, no.
Wow.
Have you got it with you?
We have pictures. We have pictures.
Bring it, I want to see it.
Bring the dog. Have you seen the last 3 episodes before? Yes. Go and get the dog then.
Oh.
Fucking dog.
I'm sorry.
No, don't start.
Simon's having sort of like schnauzer cold turkey right now.
About average, how long did it take to actually make each scene?
Make each scene?
Well, each season.
Oh, series, sorry. Oh, okay, sorry. To shoot each season, I think the first series was maybe like 8 weeks, and the second series was like 9 weeks. I think we went over on the second series. Second series was really tough to make for all of us, and then we went kind of over schedule. So I think maybe the second series was like 9.5 weeks.
As
I
opposed to-
I think the second series was 11 days, 11 nights.
What's the budget?
And there's
It was 9.5 weeks.
pre and post production on top of that. The edit takes a long time, and so
Yeah.
altogether, what's the and with the writing takes about 18 months, I guess.
Well, literally, I mean, people always ask why it skipped kind of 2 years. It's just, it takes a long time to make, and, you know, they say the line at the start is like 18 months since the first series had come out, so, yeah, it was nearly 2 years later when we did the second series. But it's because it's only basically the 4 of us doing it. It was Simon and Jess writing it, and myself and Niall Park producing it. It was kind of a pretty small team. And that's one of the reasons there aren't more episodes, or certainly within the series there aren't more episodes, because, you know, it's like making sort of 7 mini features, and it was kind of tough to do on the budget. Okay, another question.